Jeff, years of work went into what's becoming a reality this year. How does it feel?
It's one of those moments where you have to step back and sort of take it all in now that the building's open. And I think a lot of us over the last 4 years really didn't enjoy all the moments because it's so much hard work, and you're just trying to keep your head above water a lot of the times. But now you have take a moment to really enjoy it. And I think that first game when we kick off for the first time, that's when probably the emotions will hit a lot of us. But it's just amazing what has been done. I mean, this is a true public-private partnership, and the city of Minneapolis and the state of Minnesota and the Wilf ownership group and what the Vikings have done. It's really remarkable, and really it's a testament to the people of Minnesota when you have 8,000 construction workers that played a role in this building. That's pretty amazing.
You were a part of that grassroots, and it even went on before your time, where they talked about a new stadium, and then you, Lester Bagley, the Wolf family, and obviously legislators throughout the entire state made this become a reality. It's probably one of the most foremost centers for fan experience.
Yeah.
What's that going to be like for
Yeah.
these Vikings fans that have been at the Metrodome? They were at Bloomington at Memorial Stadium, and then obviously TBC Stadium.
Yeah.
Now.
Everything has been done with the fan in mind. So, the original private commitment was $477 million. The Wilfs have put in an additional $130 million, and it's all gone towards fan experience elements. So whether it's the world's largest glass doors, it's the clear roof that gives you that true indoor-outdoor atmosphere, closest seats in the NFL, closest suites in the NFL. Everything has been about the fans. Food and beverage, we have some of the best technology across the country. So, I think fans are really going to be in for a treat. Obviously, the game on the field is what they really want to pay attention to and what they're most excited for. But just their experience from the moment they park and walk through those doors is going to be an amazing one.
You work very close with the players and the media relations, community relations, but talk about what this means to these players to be able that have been with the Vikings for many years.
Yeah.
I'm not going to name them, but we all know who they are. But that has to be something special for them as well.
Yeah, I mean, we really have three goals with the Vikings, and we have since the Wilfs have taken ownership, and that's win Super Bowls for the state of Minnesota, provide the best fan experience possible, and be a strong community advocate. And really, the stadium will help in all three of those. And I think, just from a home field advantage standpoint for our players, this is going to give them that advantage. Like I said, that indoor-outdoor feel, everything, the fan amenities, get the fans more and more excited for games. And then our players, they're going to be treated incredibly well when they arrive. Their families are going to be comfortable, and these guys deserve it. They've gone through a temporary home for a couple of years. They came from the Metrodome, which was, a great venue for a number of years and for the state of Minnesota, but had really just become incredibly outdated. And so it's going to be rewarding when we get to see our players walk in and experience it.
What's it make you feel like coming from Adair, Iowa, to Buena Vista, graduate, and then here, where you are today? Personally, that's got to be humbling but gratifying.
Yeah, it's just a blessing. I mean, I can remember my first few weeks with the Vikings and just shadowing and spending time in front of the copy machine, making copies, and just to be able to be a part of some of the biggest moments in the organization's history with the stadium. And now with the new practice facility breaking ground next week, it's just fun to be able to experience. And that's what I was saying earlier, just you have to remind yourself to step back and really enjoy what's happening around you.
One thing that's very important to the Vikings organization is their involvement in the community, and I think that's played a huge impact in making this team loved by so many people, not only in the state of Minnesota, but all the surrounding states, and even nationwide. They have a tremendous fan base.
Yeah. It's, the community angle is a focus of our organization, and every year it's about getting all 53 players that are on the roster out into the community on a weekly basis and giving back. And like you said, it goes beyond the state of Minnesota. It's regional, and I mean we have about 30% of our season ticket base comes from outside the state. So, it's about being involved all over and giving back to a lot of those people that don't necessarily get to enjoy a game in person.